do you want to build a course online and sell something that you do? So you could be in solar, so teach other people how to do solar. You could like organize cancer calling centers, right, for businesses. Can you teach that for other people, right? You could be in real estate. Can you put a real estate course online? You could be, e-commerce. Can you teach other people how to do e-commerce? It's teaching people the stuff that you do, right? Super easy. People think building an online course is building an online business, which is totally untrue. Building an online course is pillar number 4. There are 8 pillars to build an online business. And the course is just pillar number 4. Now, don't get me wrong. If you build a course that's not interactive, it's not keeping audience attention, people will ask you for refunds. Like, they don't want that shit. So there's a lot of skill set that you need to know, especially in the psychology of your audience when it comes to building a course and how to properly talk to a camera. But that's the easy part because that's the shit you know. Now, when I build my course, then what I didn't understand the other pillars, pillar number 1 is marketing. Now, when we talk about marketing, I'm not talking about Facebook ads. A lot of people get confused with Facebook ads and marketing. Dude, Facebook ads is the easiest shit. Like, you can go online and Google that, and within 30 minutes, I can give you a website. You can get a course for free and learn how to run Facebook ads. I can teach that for a 5th grader in like 30 minutes. That's point and click, how to build campaigns. That's easy. How to make videos, that's easy. You see people in the back, with cameras and, whatever, and you think, and they charge shitload of money. Dude, I do that shit myself. It's super easy. But, you hire those audiovisual companies with all their equipment, and, they say, oh, editing and whatever. Dude, that shit is super easy. You just need someone like me to teach you that skill, because how my brain works is so simple. If you don't break it down as a 5th grader, I won't get it. And I'm a nurse, we work by lists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So if you can't follow 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's on you. But if I give you 1, 2, 3, 4, and you follow 1, 2, 3, 4, the results I promise you're gonna get. So when it comes to marketing, it's the message that you put in front of your audience. That's the hardest part, is how to communicate with a clear message so that your audience on their phone understands what you're doing, right? And that's, if you understand marketing, you need to understand this. Now, a key thing that Jason talked about with his chairs is like, it's an older audience. Now, if you look at me and you're like, hey, Mo, who's your ideal audience? You might think it's like Arabs, immigrants, maybe international nurses. It's not. African-American women, failed their test before, 22 to 35 years of age, single mothers who are top 3 states, Florida, California, and New York. Now, if you look at me, you would have never guessed that is my ideal audience. So for every single one of you, and that's 70% of my audience, so every single one of you, you need to understand who's your ideal audience, and then you would understand how to market, and then money is easy, right? I'm not gonna go into through the other pillars, because I wanna hit, if you know me, I'm not the motivational guy. I teach skill sets. I'm like, this is what you're missing, problem, solution. But because I only have 20 minutes, so gotta keep it a little bit motivational. But I'm gonna give you something at the end that's gonna blow your mind away. All right, I wanna talk about balance. A lot of people are confused, especially here in the United States, dude. People overseas are fucking obsessed. When we come to this country, all we do is just fucking work. And people are confused about balance, and they say, and that's actually the first question I asked Jeff Hoffman on my first coaching session. I said, hey, Jeff, tell me about balance, work-life balance. Where's the line? He said, Mo, do you actually want me to answer that question? Because you already know. I'm like, yeah. So there's no balance, right? If you're an entrepreneur, which everyone in the room, you've got to sacrifice your time over a lot of stuff, right? You've got to work 24/7. Your mind's going to be occupied with work 24/7. He said, quality time over quantity of time. So if your wife, your girlfriend, your mom wants you in the house 24/7, and hey, we miss you and this and that, dude, that does not get you to where you want to be, all right? And if you want to be, is there any millionaires in the room? You want to be a millionaire? You want to be a millionaire? Raise your hand. Multi-millionaire? Because there's a difference. Multi-millionaire? Fucking billionaire. Of course, dude, everyone needs to raise their hand, and that's not easy, all right? There's no balance in that. If you want a 9 to 5 job, then you can make 400 grand doing, a 9 to 5. And be careful, like when it comes to women, or men, because not a lot of alphas out there, but men or women, if you want to live an entrepreneurship lifestyle, you cannot have a 7 to 5 woman or man, right? It's hard. Now, when you get to a certain level, what happens is, yes, you can hire people and you can do fun stuff, crashing Lamborghinis, okay? But don't be confused at the beginning. There's no balance. All right, the second thing I want to talk about is obsession. All right, when it comes to blowing up, you need to be obsessed. It's not confidence. Dude, everyone in the room should have confidence. It's not hard work. Everyone should have hard work. Like, those are basics, right? Now, who is fucking obsessed in getting where they want to be, right? And it should start with your why. Also, a lot of people are confused with their why, right? I was in an event last week, and this guy came to me, and he was like, he has a clothing line. I'm like, cool. Dude, I've seen tons of people like selling merch and whatever, right? Patriot, shout out to them. They need to have like a reason. What's the message behind the clothing line? So I asked him, why do you do this, the clothing line? And he showed me a picture of his mom and 2 sisters. And I'm like, cool. If you know anything about me, dude, I'm like, I'll give you the truth like that. I don't give a fuck. Or how they say, I don't give 2 fucks. So I told him, if they die today, would you stop doing what you're doing? Right? And he's just like, gave me the most poker face, wants to punch me in the face. I'm like, dude, you have to have a bigger why, a bigger mission, a bigger vision. And every business should start like that. I mean, I didn't know that they were taught like mission and vision or whatever. But I'm a nurse. I'm a pediatric oncology nurse. I used to work in a cancer center all my life for 15 years. I work with cancer kids. And on a daily basis, we have shortage of nurses. So that patient will not get their chemo on time because I have 6 patients. So I've got patients that has a chemo at 9, radiotherapy at 9, a procedure at 9, fucking want to eat at 9, wants to go to the playroom at 9, and I'm only one nurse. And I thought it's a hospital thing, they don't want to hire more nurses. But to be honest, there's nursing shortage. So to me, I just want to solve the nursing shortage in the United States. That's my mission, right? I want to solve the nursing shortage in the United States and Canada. So I help nurses how to pass their board exams, not just because of the nurses, so that they have career and make more money, but ultimately, I want that patient to get their treatment on time, all right? Because that will say if that patient is gonna have a better 5-year survival rate or not. So that's why I do what I do. Of course, I love my kids, Of course, I want to provide them with a better life. But at the end of the day, you need to understand why you're doing this, all right? So you've got to be obsessed. Now, when I came to America, and I started getting traction, people know me online, know I make money and whatever. They ask me, hey, Mo, I have big dreams, I have this, I have that. But sometimes I'm not motivated, man. Sometimes I'm a little bit depressed. Cool hat, cool shirt. This is how you recognize the obsessed. All right, so he said that I'm not motivated. Like, I wake up in the day, start slow, I do my meditation, I do this, I do that. How does your morning look like? How do you activate yourself to start working? And I'm like, motherfucker, motivation? You are in the greatest country on earth. Greatest country on earth. You don't need motivation. You're lucky. Literally like 4% of the world are in the United States. The others are fucked, right? So I'm like, all right, let me put it this way. And it's back to the obsession. This way, the $1 million routine, all those videos that you watch online, meditation, cold plunges, all that type of shit. Okay. I wake up, make my coffee, and get to my office and start working. But there's 30 seconds every morning when I wake up, and I'm ending with this. There's 30 seconds in the morning, and that's what goes into my mind. All right, So, you know, in my culture, in my religion, God has a preset day for you to die, right? So if you're gonna live 70 years, dude, you're gonna live 70 years. You're not gonna die at 25. You're gonna live 70 years. It's not 59, it's not 69, it's not 71, right? 70, you're gonna drop dead. All right, so I also believe that God also wrote down your net worth the moment you were born. So how much money you're gonna make in this lifetime? $100,000, $100 million, whatever the case might be, right? Now, do you know how long you're gonna live? No, no, no. I choose it to be 100 years. So when I wake up, I'm not in a hurry. I know I'm gonna live 100 years, right? Now, when it comes to your net worth, do you know how much is that? Fuck no. I choose it to be 20 billion, right? It's not millions, it's not a billion, it's 20 billion, right? So I'm gonna live 100 years, and I'm gonna make 20 billion. So the moment I wake up, and I open my eyes in the morning, because God created this whole universe for me, Mohamad, created all you guys to serve me. You know, all the people behind the scenes, all the people in the world are created to serve me because I'm the greatest. Now, you might think that's arrogant or that's whatever. It's just what I believe, all right? So when I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes, I put a smile on my face. And like, why are you smiling? Because I usually sleep on my back, so I've got the ceiling there, right? But I see God waiting for me to wake up because I'm the fucking greatest. So he's waiting for me to wake up, not you, not you, not you, for me. So he's standing there waiting for me to wake up. So I'll wake up, and I'll put a smile on my face. Why? I owe 20 billion for you. Wake up, motherfucker. Get your ass to work. That's what he's saying. That's why I don't snooze. So tomorrow when you wake up, I want you to think that you are the fucking greatest. And this whole world was built and created for you. Because your mission in this world is to change lives and serve the masses. So tomorrow, when you wake up, I bet everyone followed me on Instagram. You take a screenshot of the ceiling, and you say, "Wake up, MF," and you tag me on it. All right? This is how much you need to be fucking obsessed, all right? My time is up. So I want to give you a course that I created a while ago when I went from $0 to $250,000 a month. And that course, you can get it on the website, thealphaslice.com/alphacon. So get access to it. And, you know, it's more tactical stuff, whatever the word is. And thank you, everyone.